So, hey everyone, this is a video about things I see at competitions that really annoy me. So as speed cubers, we talk about last layer algs and we care about doing things in the least amount of steps. So we do OLL in 1 step, it's better than 2-step, 3-step, 4-step, and we care about like finger tricks and how to make things flow. We care a lot about regrips, so we want that nice regripless algs, and people will argue back and forth about the best U-perm just based on a few regrips and how to execute. And we care so much about alg execution, but organizers and scramblers and all these other places, even though they care so much about their algs and their solves, they really don't care about how they're running their comps. And it really irritates me because when you call them out on it and you tell them to do it a different way, they get really offended. And one thing that happened last competition was one guy, he was flipping all these boxes and covers and doing all this extraneous stuff, and when I told him to stop, he got really offended and wouldn't stop. And I was like, I'm the delegate, you're supposed to listen to me. So I'm going to prove with an average of 5 of each method why some methods are stupid, you shouldn't do them, and why other methods are better. And I didn't come up with this method. I learned this at Nationals 2015. I learned all these things from other delegates in other regions, and these are really good objective methods to scrambling your cubes. So I saw this in the Northeast when I came from the South to the Northeast. People would tape their cubes, put them up, take these out, put them, stack the covers, scramble this, put this, unstack it, put it upside down, and hold it like this. But sometimes they slip out, and then the cubes get mixed up, then you get mix-ups, and you lose a lot of time. And just by saving a few seconds on every scramble, a typical competition has about 2,000 to 4,000 solves. Multiply that by the amount of seconds you're saving, and obviously you'll see that just by saving a few seconds every scramble, you're actually getting about 20-30 minutes, sometimes even an hour or more time, depending on how inefficient you were before. So the method that I like to do is the runner takes the cube, puts it sideways, and sideways means that it needs to be scrambled. Don't take the cover, don't take this out, because the only thing the scrambler needs to see is which scramble needs to do. And if just looking into the box, you can see, oh, this needs 1 or 2 or 3. Even if it's upside down, if they're using pen, you can see through the paper. You never take the paper out. It's an extraneous step. That's like doing 2 regrips, because you're taking it in and back out during an alg. And we care so much about the regrips, but we don't care about this. Organizers really need to take care of this. So you take the cube, you use a scramble. I have real T-needle scrambles. And then you put it back in one motion. And then the runner will take this and repeat. So you avoid doing multiple steps. You avoid doing that. Instead, you just do this, scramble it up, put it back in. And it saves, it really saves a lot of time. So let's do an average of 5 with the slow method without stacking. Or maybe I should do the stacking. And I'm going to do an average of 5 with the other method, just to show that there's a good way and a bad way of doing this. So let's start. I have a TNT, T-noodle. These are scrambles from Clifton. The competition's over. So let's do it the old style, how I see a lot of people doing it. 12.334 seconds. Seconds. Oh, and I work at the cubicle, so I have lots of cubes. I'm getting faster at this. So. Seconds. Now, I've seen some people actually restack these, so is slightly faster than restacking. All right, and the last one. And the average of 5 was 11.2. So let's try that again and get a bunch more unsolved cubes. We have a lot of cubes here, the cubicle. Do that from here. Alright. So that was 11.2. Let's see if we can beat that. 8.3. Oh, oops. Redo, because that was supposed to be down. So I'm gonna get rid of that last time. Okay, so look, can I see 2? .2. $7.8. $8.0. $9.7. The average of 5 on that was 8.550. Compared that to 11.2, that's like, that's approximately 30% faster. Approximately, like 20 to 30% faster. And if you consider that that's about 2 seconds for every solve, every scramble, and you're doing scrambling about 2,000 cubes, 2,000 solves per competition, 2,000 times 2 seconds, so is that like 4,000 seconds divided by 60? That's almost an hour. That's a little over an hour. And if you fudge factor in some time, you're saving at least half an hour by not taking this out, not restacking these, not having these in a way that they can fall out. Just take the cube out, look at the sheet, put it back in. And on the side means needed to scramble, up means done. The runners don't need to do a lot of recognition. They can just see these are up, take these, put them down like this. Less regrips, less weird finger tricks. It's the same concept as trying to solve faster, but just scrambling faster. So I really hope some organizers listen to this, and please change your ways, because this could make a difference between having another round or not meeting your schedule. So thanks for listening.